Hello and welcome back to Breakfast and Movie. This morning I watched the movie KO, and KO is a French movie. So that means it is a foreign movie for me, and therefore I watched it in the original version. So that means French audio with subtitles. And I think that is always the best way to view a movie whenever it is not in your native language. So, the movie KO, what is it about? Well, the whole premise of the movie is actually really ridiculous. And it is so far from realistic because this movie is trying to be somewhat realistic that I just couldn't get into the movie. I really didn't like the whole setup. And why not? Well, in this movie, we follow two main characters. We follow Bastian, who is an ex MMA fighter, so far great, and we follow this police officer, this woman named Kenza. And the movie basically starts with Bastian, the MMA fighter, killing another MMA fighter in the ring, in the octagon. And what happens next is basically the wife or the widow and the son of the MMA fighter that Bastian killed come to Bastian for help, which makes no sense whatsoever. So, what happens basically is the son of the widow is on the run. He apparently saw somebody doing a drugs deal, and it went all sideways. And now he's a suspect for the bad guys, and they want him dead. And the widow is coming to Bastian, who let me remind you, who killed her husband for help, which makes no sense. And there is this scene where basically she convinces him in, I would say, 30 seconds flat to find her son. Because apparently he needs to pay off a debt because he killed uh, her husband, which makes no sense whatsoever. But apparently, Bastian feels so bad that he says, well, okay, fine, you're right, I need to repent, so therefore I will find your son. And then, well, basically all hell breaks loose. So he goes to Marseille, he meets up with this police woman, Kenza, who's also looking for the same guy, so for the son. I don't remember what the name is of that guy. I think it's like Antoine or something. I don't know. Could be off. But basically, they team up to find the lost son. And so far, I would say that's not bad. But then we have the bad guys, the Monsieurs. I think Monsieurs. I'm not sure what it's called, but they are the bad guys. And my lord, they are terrible. The acting, it is absolutely horrendous. And the main villain, which is this drug overlord, I mean, he's doing way too much. It feels so unrealistic. It feels way too try hard, and it's just ridiculous acting, and it really pulls you out of the movie. And yeah, I couldn't help myself but just laugh because the acting was so over dramatic, so over the top that it made no sense. Then I'm thinking to myself, no drug lord, no mafiosi, none of these evil guys would act in such a way. So yeah, it was terrible. And then we get to the fighting scenes, and I mean, I love good action. I love fighting scenes, but the fighting scenes here, I mean, the choreography, yeah, the choreography is it's okay, but the thing that really pulled me out of the movie is the fact that you could see that the fight was fake. I mean, we see this guy getting punched to the ground, and then he's being stomped on by 10 other guys. But you can see them pulling their kicks and pulling the punches. You can actually see that they're not really kicking and punching. So it's like, yeah, I can see it's fake, which it's oh my god, I don't know why. It shouldn't be that hard to make it look realistic. And from the 10 fight scenes that are in this movie, I'm pretty sure I can say 5 or 6 you can actually see that the fighting scenes are fake, which is, well, in terms of an action movie, not that great. So yeah, that's yeah, I really hated that part. And the only thing that I really did like is the ending. And in the ending, we have the bad guys. What they do is they try to find Bastion, they try to find Kenza, and they try to find that the lost son. So basically, these three teamed up. They found each other, and they're basically locked up in the police station. And then we have these drug lords with all the gang members, basically, storm the police station. And actually, what I did enjoy, what I did like about it, is that these evil dudes actually had a pretty good plan to draw out all the police officers to get to Kenza and Bastion. And that was the thing in the movie where I said, well, that's actually pretty smart. If I was an evil dude, if I was involved in drugs and everything, and I wanted that guy dead, then that would probably be the plan that I would go with, and to draw them out and get to Kenza and Bastion. So that was actually pretty smart. However, they didn't succeed, obviously, because the good guys need to win. So that was actually the thing that I really did like about the movie, is that the evil dudes, the villains, actually had a plan to get to Kenza and Bastion. But basically, that's the only redeeming thing about this movie. The rest of the movie, it's too long. It should be, I would say, maybe 20 minutes shorter than what it is. And yeah, the acting from the villains, it's way too over the top. It feels too fake. The fighting scenes, way too fake. You can actually see it. So therefore, I would definitely not recommend this movie. If you want to watch an action movie with great fight scenes, then don't watch this one. So for me, it's a 1 out of 10. Don't watch it. I don't recommend it. I hope this was useful to you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.